Good evening, everyone. Have you ever heard of a country with a young population, with an old civilization, a nation of poets, scientists, mathematicians, scholars, philosophers, teachers, healers, spiritual leaders, dreamers, builders, to dream, to wish, to pray for a country like United States to attack them. That nation, that country, those people are people of Persia, Iran. Yes, people in Iran, every night before they go to bed, they dream to wake up the next day and be attacked by United States, by Israel. They wish to go through a war so the current regime would be overthrown so they do not have to deal with it another day. They rather die under the tanks, guns, weapons than to live in an open air prison under the Islamic Republic of Iran. This is what people of Iran wanted. And it does not matter what you and I think about the war. We know war is a nasty thing and it has never benefited a person in this world. I know and you know what happens after every war. And yes, we know none of these countries have ever turned into democracy after being attacked by United States. But it's not our choice. I just want you to know how bad the current situation must be that they wish to be bombed. Possibly they don't want to be bombed and die. They're hoping that this country is gonna aim better and just do it quickly, but at least they wish to go through all those things rather than living with the current regime. This should be enough for you to understand what these people are going through. It is enough for me to know that that's what they want. Of course, they hope that everything would have gone peacefully and in a better terms, so they could have gotten peaceful life, but that didn't happen. So now their only hope is to win over their enemy, because the enemy has suffocated them for such a long time that now they just don't care because they already feel dead. So either they are going to die or they are going to live and pretend to be alive. It is going to be the same thing. So at least they rather to have a conclusion, to know that all the blood that have been stained, all the lives that have been taken over, and all the tears and pain that every person in the prison or outside in the street have gone through. The videos are out there and they're real. At least it got to a point that it gave them some, it's like a fruitation. That they planted all the seeds, they did everything they could have done, and it came to an end. They have won because it's been 47 years of painful events, and it has gotten a bit rapidly in the past few years because the new generation are quite different. Thankfully, they cannot be shut down, and all the social media had worked enough to really make people stand up, and the information and all the knowledge that has been exchanged, and the younger generations are more and more, they're less afraid, and they can actually express themselves and be vocal about what they go through, and they know at least even if they die or something happens, it's not just going to go unheard and unseen. Whereas when it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, time was different. People tried. The unity between people was less, and submission was a little bit more compatible with the conservativeness of the people in that time, which is not in the same level, or in like we cannot in comparison with like people nowadays are much more open-minded, and yeah, they're like more open. Even though I grew up kind of in a bubble, I did not know so many things about other parts, other people, but yeah, like it. I just want to say that many people, they have been vocal and they expressed their opposition to the current regime back in the day, but also they knew there was no way to go anywhere, and it is quite a time right now, to be honest, and it's very important for you to take an action to be part of it, because it doesn't matter if it's already written and it's meant to happen, but I think it would be nice of you to support Iranian people, humanity. It's not about you supporting Israel if you're going to support Iranian people. Like I've explained it to you. I hope you could understand that. Like, you know, use your critical thinking skills, use your heart, your intuition, and study a little bit about Iranian people. Forget about what you read in the comment section on the social media, because most of these people writing things, they probably have like 10 computers, and you know, we don't really know who they are or what they're trying to do. But yeah, like, do something, you know, like we need to gain back our power and unite with each other, because the circus and the show that is going on with all the politicians is not something we need in the future if we really want to live